What's up, man? What's happening? Like, I don't need to do any introductions. This is yet another episode of the Wavy talk show and podcast. I have a very special guest today. But before I introduce her, come on, Nella Floor, I introduce her. Can I introduce a good time OG, the JR Reda. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Ish. I should have smoked. I think I shouldn't have smoked that boy before I got started.
Oh my God.
But hey, carrot soil low, hey, the floor is yours. My special guest, very
Okay.
very special.
So I should introduce myself.
Yeah.
My name is Pako Molatole. I am a third-year student at the University of Botswana. I am majoring in English under the Faculty of Humanities. I am a former UBSRC Minister of Refectory 2024-2025. I'm also a radio presenter. I am a pageantry enthusiast. I was the director of Mr. and Miss UB 2024-2025. And now I'm pleased to announce that we'll be launching the first ever Mr. and Miss Intervarsity. We're collaborating with all the universities. So yeah, I'm basically a well-rounded student leader, if I could put it that way.
I hear you.
Yes.
I'm going to introduction. Straight. Correct. The guest is I'm going to invite together. Introduce that. Nah, I can ask mama. Oof.
Well, that's because maybe they're not prepared or something.
I bet so really.
Hey.
Ya no ke se home na nne dipotso tsa ya no fana go ka ene mona yana
Nah.
yeah
Ke tswa go gantsi ke mogalagadi.
Amen.
Yes.
Panga
Ke tsokoma. Ke tswa go gantsi ke mogalagadi kana batla ke se bua.
Fe mona yana mo.
Batla ke se bua le yana o se itse.
No, na ke a su. Ke ile ka nna go gantsi.
No, o tla ke tla go hetola ka o tla re mpotsa potso no go ngwe re
ntse tsweletse ke go hetola ka se galagadi se mona to blind right.
Yes.
Ya no kande o bidwa khobasi motho go le kana khobasi.
Ke kobasi. Kobasi. Ke se bua.
What's wrong with that guy in the man?
What do you mean what's wrong? He's basically an entertainer like yourself.
No. There's something going on there.
Please.
The caption is that
he's being natural and all that. No, do you want him to be fake like almost other entertainers? Oh my God.
I say yeah, but shout out Bojuma Terra like in the blink of an eye, if it's the biggest three.
And what Zuma Terra Hukunti now was born in Hukunti.
Oh yeah.
Make it take him So the two legends.
Hukunti gonna get umusupela kwa ya.
Yes.
Kanjana umusupela kwa. Hey, monna, nigga na go hanti mna ke palama ba sela ya gazette. Kana ga ntse bidwa gazette.
Gazette.
Wa mo tsetsa palama e heta go thama ka half 6. Ya mela mo ga go ka 6.
Yeah, ya tsena lo ruira teng.
Nigga na le motsedi ona spana teng.
Oh.
So di go di tswalana ya mo check ya.
Did you enjoy your stay in Hanti?
Yeah, Hanti was nice. Hape na kwa teng ke feel like I mo enjoy gape wa one. Ka re ke sentse ke le mangane ne ke skiri.
O sa itse batho.
Wa one.
Yeah.
Monna, Hanti me no kwa man. Brand net. Because ish. Yeah, man.
I get go to hala me ra ke ate ke ete.
I go khala ka gore no. Go ngwana go tletse.
Na ke go tletse. Yeah. I'm going to go there ka Hanti show which is upcoming. Ka July ya.
Hanti ora agricultural
show, yes.
Ya no ka ndene mona fa mo mo tseleng ena Hanti e tonela dikgomo ile ka man.
Ke a le buru obviously.
Video man le buru. Go na le fa e one ya la e. The biggest one.
I forgot the name of the person, but nothing. Something is called. I forgot. Forgot the name of it. I'll be lying.
Yes. All right. So I want you to tell me about you getting into the SRC. Yeah. Go kila gore o tsena mo SRC.
Go tsena gore ke tsena mo SRC.
O motho wa politics.
Well, I just discovered of recent, not of recent, when I started doing my first year, that was in 2022. I got really interested in student politics. Eh, tota like interest in politics is almost like kind of lockdown when I was doing, I think it was Form 4, Form 5. And then we used to watch Parliament.
Parliament.
Parliament. I bet you
facts.
also you were listening, you were tuning in, right? I think I broadcast live. It was the first of its kind broadcast the National Parliament on BTV. And then because the way my politics the way they were amending the constitution. I would want to be in that sort of a caliber and all that. Then I started doing my first year 2022. Yes, I went to him. Yes, I went to him. I told him, I want to venture in student politics. I went, no, don't worry, I'll get you into it. I won't introduce you to student politics. So Prosper is actually the first person to introduce me to student politics. And then he gave me an executive position. And then we went for the SOC elections. I was contesting for administrative secretary. Mind you, I was a first year, right? I was contesting for the portfolio of administrative secretary. Hey,
maybe I remember from that.
From that, yes, because never grounded thought. The Prosper was very big, you know. And then, unfortunately, he had a case. He took the university to court. Yes, of which how to the couple. The register as a movement, the fingerprints, the regulations of judiciary. And then because we had a case against the university at the High Court of Botswana.
For real?
Yes, we went to the High Court of Botswana, and then unfortunately he lost the case. The case with costs, you can imagine. About loser with costs, and then because we didn't register well on time. And then with our campaign, it went down the drain. Couldn't have a campaign because we didn't contest for the elections. And then if we get another president in 2 minutes or about whom. Imagine all my energy and all that. We're gonna lose a case, and then I'll mine out on a hammer ball thing, and then that was it. Then second year comes, it became on our way to it. Because it's 2 weeks of primary elections at
the current party again.
Yes, the king of Rehaman.
As when I boom tagaw.
But don't say Kiahamang. It's for the students. No!
He's the leader.
He's the leader, but
come on.
You voted for Monabaitu.
Yeah, I did.
You can say I'm a member of Monabaitu. I'm a bona fide member of Monabaitu.
Maramana. Kantene ki kapela Monabaitu.
Just 26.
Just 26. Man.
He was the party president by then.
Don't
you remember him? You guys are not into politics like that. Man, Tanya. Because I mean, she's a TikToker. Obviously, you would know her.
Yeah, some nigga who stays over here can have the April.
April. Why? When is April? Because he was the Minister of
Refectory. It can't really die, man.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. When I was defacing and I think said, you're right.
Wait, no, so yeah, man. I joined Monabaitu. I won the primary elections, and boom, I became the Minister of Minister of Refectory. After the court case against and and all that. Yeah.
So how has it been like being the Minister of Refectory?
Well, I think in my tenure, I had so many achievements. Because so many people in the University of Botswana, in the community, I bet you don't know what's happening. So and especially refectory, we're talking of student prices. The student prices at the executive and mobile, skyrocketing and all that. So people I'm not so I had to make sure that I not only prove I deliver.
ka mebala-bala ke ra di kana, you know.
When I think
I mean,
I'm not a fan of. I only know the
this is
original.
sugar-free, this is watermelon, this is strawberry and apricot. Like
I don't like. I'll take the sugar-free one.
sugar-free.
Yeah, I get it the whole.
No,
Thank you.
yeah.
I get it the whole. Go tsaya dilo tse ke sa itseng ke di ja. Ha ke batla go ikotla. Yeah.
Yeah, Nyao, kukilo kamulisa to bige ngwana ka spita na mmeke wa kere boela go gone khantelanyana
Hey,
ha.
I knew it. I knew it.
Ke tswa mo go ene.
Yeah,
Ke tswa mo go ene ka.
so I had to deliver.
Yeah.
Not only to prove myself, but me, I'm a soul. I believe in delivering. Hey, I don't need to prove myself, but I needed to deliver, if I could put it that way. Yeah.
Right.
So I delivered. Ke tsa ke rona iponetse gore ne ke deliver tota.
Na ke bone ka di pizza eating contest.
Hey, and I was thinking, you didn't even give credits to me. But you posted that content on your TikTok page. Imagine. Why would you do that? That was shade. So much content and it was, and I would like it. Thing. It's about 12,000 likes.
Ke mna ne ke lebetse ne ke channel ke channel go fala ma yena ne ke bua ka ona ro go hey I seen this other nigga when he meets at the choir man no one of the judge
yeah
and I take a siding
I schooled with him at the Juman Senior Secondary School.
You went to let high?
I went to high. Oh really? Well, not like
hey, you can see this material is St. Joseph's College.
No.
Yeah.
Kana na ke go no tsena go mo ditshane o GSS.
Modisane is valid though. No, Modisane. Yeah. What is
GSS.
And I'm gonna go Josie. All right. What we really rice a lot now, students.
Okay. First of all, after being inaugurated, we got late. We got inaugurated. We got late. We got inaugurated. That was the last week of October. Of which October, and then we had an leadership training after that, so we couldn't do much. And then we have to wait for this semester to prove ourselves. Remember, SLC Constitution Yari, SLC should hold elections by the last week of March. So we need 3 months into office.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's October, January, the Constitution says SLC should hold elections before the last week of March. And then we get hey. Can I say because at that time and then I engaged with 6 embassies because Ukraine and then we engaged with Ukraine through the Office of the Secretary General. And then we had our first ever seminar on children's rights in the library auditorium. It was very packed, daughter. It was very packed. We engaged with both University of Embassy of Canada, we had the High Commissioner, Embassy of United States of America, as well as as well as Embassy of Germany. Yes. Canada master and then we had a successful seminar based on children's rights. I did that seminar because Canada has Ministerial Health and Wellness. So I had to maneuver around that and then bridge the gap, health into the refectory space. Because I want to healthy or environment and all that. And then after that, I became very creative about my ministry. That's when I had a pizza competition. I engaged with Sir Paul, and then I'd always tell this to the upcoming first years, or even you, for the University of Botswana is a big brand. So many brands are looking to collaborate into the university because of what? Because of its reach, or rather its community. And then market. So many organizations or companies are looking into dive into the University of Botswana. So now Mogo and Sepalana. I told them that we are your clients. You guys benefit from us. You make millions from us. So therefore, you should liaise with the student community by giving back to the student community. And then we were sponsored with Sepalana sponsored us with a cash voucher. Mogo sponsored us with a meal voucher for the winners. A 30-day meal voucher. Yes, Lou and Helen, only village wave. Also, every day. So you can sponsor a podcast. not with food, but with monetary value. Because we want capital. Yes.
That's what I keep saying, man.
Yes.
That is what I keep saying, man.
It's not that we're not creative as a nation. It's that it's that we need capital. Yeah. So I come in so never and then after that I was appointed to be the director of Mr. and Miss UB. And like
how
I said,
did that go?
Yeah, but it was a successful event.
That's successful. But
Intervarsity is going to be, the finale is going to be October. We're going to host it at the Sports Arena in the University of Botswana. So our auditions are going to be kickstarting August, because this is the meeting of history, so we'll be touring around the nation. All about student development. Hey, Annie.
Okay, so now let's get back to that topic. I mean, no offense, but you know, you're part of the community.
Yes.
Not that community that you're thinking of, the other community.
The other community.
Yeah. How has that been? How has that been for you?
For me, in respective to what? From since young age, or UB community, or
but particularly UB community.
UB community.
How has that been for you? As a gay person?
Well, I think with the UB community, I've never encountered homophobia. I've never encountered homophobia, because I think with homophobia, when we encounter homophobia, I think, to me, give like my experience, I as the whole general LGBT plus community. I think with me, I said to myself that I'm going to be transforming from a senior school to a university. So I'm going to be meeting different people from diverse groups and all that. So it was very imperative of me to sit down with myself and say, you know what, you need to start doing things differently. You need to start behaving differently. I might have my faults there and there, but I sat down and said I need to respect myself, even with the way I dress, even the way with I so that I get some hali mothabare mela hali ge ime wa tshwanna it's so I'm shining them, but now it was very important to me to sit down with myself. And all that. So with the UB community, I've never encountered homophobia. They really respect me so much. Be like, hey, pizza comrade, honorable, and all that. So you can imagine the respect that I got. They voted for me. Imagine I was voted by 1,457,000 students. Yeah, give me listen to 1,000. I get trend I'm so guess but yeah, so I don't want to try to get 1,000. Give me listen to
yeah.
Hey guys, I'm very bad with math. I failed math at my senior school, failed math at junior school, so I'm very bad.
Yeah. So like, tell me something. Were you always gay?
What kind of a question is that?
I mean, is it something
but I'll answer that.
I mean, yeah. Was it something that was always there, or is it like a transition or something?
No, it's not a transition. Even with my mom and my family would tell you that I was always like this since from young age. I was raised by my grandmother from young age until I became a teenager. That's when I was raised by my uncle and my mom and all that. Yeah. So I was always like this. Always. Yeah, I've always accepted myself at a young age.
What about them? Your family, yeah.
Yes, they did.
They
accepted me.
Yeah.
Hey, my mom can you know what parents?
Yeah. Hey,
you wouldn't like it if you would have a gay son or a lesbian. If you prefer a lesbian child over a gay person. I get it.
Hey, how you guys over here?
She's like,
hey, I'd rather choose a thug son.
So yeah. So my parents, yeah. Okay, one But maybe in the long run, they will change. Maybe as a teenager, I develop at the secondary stage of puberty and all that. Maybe they will change. So I like yeah. So they accepted me. Even my mom is literally my best friend. She even knows with my uncle. They even know the person I'm dating. Yeah, they have accepted him and all that.
Hey, man, I do some homophobia. I'm like, it's about it's like, yeah, it's a more exposure. Yeah, because now I would say, you know, the reason why I accepted gay people is that nagana re hulele bone street. And okay, bizarre can thinking, is this LGBTQ? Do some 2,000 kind of non-solid
thing.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, don't give it to you feel like again. Molao loane wa Botswana. Go no idle what I like
it was illegal.
It was illegal, yeah. About change. But they still fail to adapt for molao change it so people are stuck in the past, man. Hey, people are stuck in the past.
No,
there's some people who are really homophobic.
Obviously, they're going to be there. Obviously, can also homophobia. It's on gender-based violence. It's still going to be there.
Yeah,
rape is still going to be there.
Have you ever encountered GBV?
GBV. Well.
There's like a partner.
I haven't. I haven't. I'm a very strong person. You wouldn't do that. Yeah, you wouldn't. So I haven't. In a relationship, like they respect me more than I respect. It's like it's a good thing, but yeah, that's how I am.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey. You'd be surprised when some people are actually homophobic like that.
But I'm telling you, I think Botswana is a transforming society in terms of accepting the LGBT plus community. Really, I feel like with the transformation, I think they're getting used to them. Because I have so many friends who are straight. They wouldn't even have a problem with me. Do you understand? Because Ronara rata peace. Go Facebook ke gone go re tirelang re rogana but hela rata to peace. Nkampa ka gore I ka tloba ba le gay. Me hela ke something so se buang 2 minutes and then ke ha ra go bona ba pele le yone. You understand? So yes, but I have heart and peace. Also, people who are very, very homophobic. Yeah, so I don't talk. Yeah.
In the DMs. Friend.
Why would you hate someone who's gay?
As I would say,
crop top. But don't show it to other people. So I get a lot of stubborn. Why are you doing that?
Then you have something
I narrow hit like I think you're straight. Because now you find it odd for why only straight.
So you find it odd for I'm straight?
Yes, I find it very odd. I believe that I'm natural. So then I find you in that perspective.
Just like how I look at a girl.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes. And you want to accept gays. It's very wrong.
Maybe it's because like gay is like a new kind of trendy thing nowadays. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people want to pander to the LGBT. They don't actually care. They want to pander. They want to make you guys feel special. They have platform. They love you guys. We're a minority. What do you expect?
Festival LGBT
in October, but the Pride worldwide and I celebrate June. I think June is the Pride.
I celebrate October.
Yeah, more than October.
And
Wave event thing with so many people flood that event. I'm telling you. Yeah, no. I get so they are very supportive and all that. I don't know why. Why
Why? I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
I saw get a tell why me bangana about gay.
Nah.
Liwe na hela how batang wanyana. How kala tell hello go go maybe ke friendship ba 3. Go le wanyana. Bangana ba 2 go na le gay. Wena bo batang wanyana mo. Wa go bua le the gay guy. How you bua le
Yeah, it's always
wanyana.
like that.
It's always like that.
No, I get no like imagine them.
Ah.
Ke go tsana ke re hemre Pako chakwa. Sala.
Why else sabitse wanyana because wanyana o re tsene teng wanyana.
No, ke ngondo a teng era. Ngamba ke bitsa mjita ese o fu.
Yeah, that's how it
Ngaba
is.
ke baba ba ngwana. So
Ele kgang ya gore tabore nna ke na matla le gay. The problem starts when they want me. Right? You guys have that narrative. Ah, go batla bile ba tenega.
I mean, but them bafana ba go batla mjia.
Ah. Yeah.
La bara ba itseng.
I
Ke la le ba
can't.
ke ba itseng.
I can't. I don't know, but so many guys. There are so many guys who are out there, but so many. I'm telling you, we can never end the list. We can never end people who want to. They want to experiment. Not that they're gay.
Yeah. They want the experience.
They want to experiment. I make a gay kind of gay just to
So they
do the sexual part and that's it. Yeah.
Take it to the king. I don't even skaratsana la kote. Nako ele chile no one. What's the 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Yeah. So I mean, you're confident, Pako, you know. I see na when you wanna already put it in pink or damn. No, but he's really rocking that shit. Yeah, I'll give you credit for that. I mean, the way you carry yourself is also I mean, some people might not get it, but some people baba literate yeah, na ba rutegi, baba exposed, baba it's in doing yana or what's hello I live out. Yeah, they'll definitely see that too. Wow. So again, I want you to give some advice for that person. How can someone be like you?
Be like me.
Yeah.
I think it goes to everyone. I would always say that. I would always say this, Corey. We are human beings. So my advice is not going to only be centered around the LGBT plus community. I'm just generalizing it. So I would always say that we are human beings before race, before gender, before sexuality or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We're human beings before that. Oh, are you?
No, thanks.
I get so
I'm address her or he.
no, not
or they.
just I'm neutral. What's a lot of moving on here? As I go on to I've never had a problem with that. Respond doesn't. So now I'm very neutral. How because sometimes people say that I confuse them. So how I'll just respond. I don't have time to say no, me can I don't have time to say can I mean like prefer or so now I'm just neutral. I don't want to stress myself with that.
Oh yeah.
As long as we can communicate at the end of the day, I'm totally okay. Yeah. So never let anyone dim your light. That is very important.
Right.
You know, Gwana, you know your dreams. You know how to make them valid. Yes. So never let anyone validate them. And like I say, never let anyone dim your light. Or you're disabled, or you are just know that you're a human being.
Stupid, that type of shit.
Yeah, just know that you're a human being before anything. So that is what. So that is what is important before you can get into identity. I think there is who identity, even with politics. It's a because but since identity, before if we can keep that away, I'm telling you, we're going to have a society that is very thriving.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we're at the end of this episode, man. There's a very incredible and lovely episode.
I'm gonna present it was a lovely
it is
episode.
It is. I mean, I enjoyed it. Yeah. I almost got so comfortable when I'm breaking extended because usually there are 20 to 25 minutes.
I was voted by 1,457. I said what? I said 1,400. Yeah, I think I messed up. So we edit. I cannot sing a hell of that. There's nothing wrong.
But yeah, man, yours truly, man. Village Boys definitely in the house. Neganali Ghost, Neganali Ghost, and Pako Molatole himself. This is a Rap.